Hey people, it's Friday, April the 2nd. It's 4 o'clock. And we're here at the Allen Gardens Dog Park. Hello, Yahya. Hey, Fans Buses Gaming. Hey, Alex. Hey, Zachary. Hey, Susan. Hello, Marie. Well, having a pretty lazy day so far. I just left the apartment for the first time. Yeah, Alex, no doubt, right? Hey, Jenny. Good afternoon to you. There's not a whole lot of doggies at the park today. Hey, Brad Palmer. Hey, GXCUK. I'm good. How are you? See, the grass has finally turned green. Hey, Bevy. Get it, doggies. Fun to watch the doggies run around. Hey, says it Terim. Hi. Hello, Jax. I'm at Allen Gardens at the dog park. Uh-oh. Some of the doggies aren't getting along. So I thought we'd wander around the east side. Maybe I'll go down Sherbourne a little bit over here. I told that Jack Bundle at the end of my last stream. He was asking me to go down Sherbourne and he super chatted me twice. But I was literally just ending my stream and my battery is about to die. So I said I'll go down Sherbourne next time. So I'll just do that. Although he's not in the chat right now, but... Hey, Deborah Ball. Nice view. Now we just need the leaves to come out. Hey, Pamela. Oh yeah, no doubt I'm always keeping my eyes open when I'm out here. Haha, New York, here I come. You're lurking. Yeah, it's a bit chilly out. Hey, McGill. Yeah, we're going into another lockdown. I mean, we're already in lockdown. Nothing is changing for Toronto except they're taking away outdoor dining again after 2 weeks. Everything else is basically the same for Toronto. It's just the rest of the province now has to go into the same restrictions that Toronto has been going through for months. Hey, Joanna. How are you doing? Yeah, there's not a cloud in the sky right now. Hey, Keenan. Alright, I'm doing my job then. Everyone should be obsessed with Toronto. So here we are at Sherbourne. So I'm just going to walk along here. And I'm going to cut through an alleyway up ahead. I went through it on one of my regular walking videos a while back. At the beginning of the winter. I mean, I have to say, taking away outdoor dining in Toronto is not going to do anything for the numbers. I mean, outdoor dining is not a driver of cases at all, really. So everything I think will stay the same in Toronto. Yeah, salons never even got the chance to reopen. They were supposed to on April the 12th. And they all started getting ready, hiring people and getting all set up. And then it's like, oh, guess what? Nope. You can't open after all. Yeah, there's always tents in the parks downtown now. That's pretty much the norm now. Yes, the birdies are chirping. Hey, Peter Stock. Well, Joanna, it's basically just an extension of the lockdown we've already had in Toronto for like months now. It's just the rest of Ontario, the province that Toronto's in, is also going into lockdown at the same level of restrictions as Toronto has already been in for 4 weeks. Yeah, today is a holiday in Canada, so things are probably going to be a little quieter than normal today. It's a bit windy, a bit breezy. It's like +4 degrees, so it doesn't feel too cold, just the odd little chilly wind gust. To you, Peter Stock. Yeah, that was crazy what happened yesterday. Mike Landry, $5. Just wanted to say thank you for checking in with Johnny yesterday. Well, of course, thank you very much, Mike Landry. Yeah, I was actually texting him because I got some messages from concerned people because I missed the stream. I was out and about, and then I got some messages on Instagram and asking me to check up on him, and so I was literally writing him a text, but before I could even send it, he texted me saying, hey, I just got punched in the head. And I was like, whoa. But obviously he was okay. Hey, World Traveler. Did I walk past that alleyway? I don't know, did I? Maybe it's this way. I got a little sidetracked here. Hey, walking lady. Oh yeah, I'm always on the lookout for unsavory characters. Hey, Jeanette. Yeah, Myrtlefoot, the new lockdown goes into effect at 12:01 in the morning. Jenny, $20 for the burrito and pizza fund. Thank you very much, Jenny. Maybe I'll have to make a video where I go to the Loblaws and get my Delicioso veggie pizza. Hey, bookish. Yeah, the alleyway starts the next block down. I kind of forgot where I was going there for a second. Oh, for sure, Maroof. I think I'm headed towards King Street East, and then I'll walk along King Street East for a little ways. And I'm also walking right past the Kenny versus Spenny house right now. Some people might have watched that show. They lived right here. This is their old place from the show where they did all those weird things. Last time I walked through here in a live stream, it was nighttime, so you couldn't really see much. Hey, Efrain, yes, it's a very beautiful day. Well, there's no way to gauge what's going to happen when someone jumps at you, you know? If you're taken by surprise, someone can get the upper hand pretty quickly. So we're just walking south along Sherbourne Street. Oh, the lockdown march. Yo, Zachary McNally. Hey, Mike Landry. The Phoenix is actually up north of here, so I didn't walk by it, Jenny. I did walk by it on my 4,000 subscriber live stream. It looked pretty quiet. I don't think there's much going on there. We're at Dundas and Sherborne, the infamous Dundas and Sherborne. GXC, well, some people would say yes. There might be a few more unhinged people wandering around. But I mean, there's always a certain number of those in downtown Toronto at any time. Like most big cities. Terratopia. Terratopia made it to the chat. When I see sketchy people, I just keep walking. Yeah, that's true, Paul James. Like, the sort of like sketchier, unhinged type people, just maybe they seem to be more greater numbers because there's just less people walking around in general. Jack Bundle there. I told you I was going to walk down Sherbourne Street, so I keep my word. I'm a man of my word. Although it's not nighttime, but you know, Sherbourne Street is interesting whether it's day or night most of the time. Well, that's true, Deborah. My hometown only has 50,000 people, and it has more than its fair share of sketchy people. 121 back there. Over here. This is Moss Park. This neighborhood is also called Moss Park. So either the neighborhood is named after the park, or the park is named after the neighborhood, or they're both named after something else. We just passed Shooter Street, yep, Lazo. I don't know about during this stream, Yahya, but I think I'll definitely do something like that in a future live stream. Hop on a bus or a streetcar. I know Johnny has done it a number of times. I just don't always have money on my Presto card because I don't take transit regularly because I live right downtown, so I just tend to walk. So when I do make transit videos, I actually have to like go out of my way to make sure my Presto card has money on it. And right now, it doesn't. Oh, no doubt, Neil, yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people are visiting to Toronto find themselves in some sketchy situations that they weren't banking on, you know. Toronto has such a stellar reputation for being a safe, clean city, and it mostly is. I mean, it definitely has a low crime rate. That doesn't mean there's not little pockets here and there that are less than ideal for the casual visitor to wander through. Mike Landry, $40 for money on a Presto card. Wow, okay, thank you very much, Mike Landry. Very, very much appreciated. So I will fill up my Presto card. So this is Queen and Sherbourne. It is second to Dundas and Sherborne for interesting characters, or maybe it's first. I don't know, maybe it's a tie. Let's say it's a tie. I may very well get a burrito later. Just looking back at Moss Park again. Kim's Convenience is just up there, a block up. You can sort of make out the sign popping out at the end of that block, the green and white sign behind the telephone pole. The famous Kim's Convenience. I walked right up to that on one of my live streams and kind of peeked in the windows. Oh yeah, you just got back from a live stream? How'd it go? You should notify us when you're put a little notice on YouTube, on the community page on YouTube, and maybe we'll check out your live stream. So now once you pass Queen, Sherbourne all of a sudden becomes just kind of like a normal downtown street. It's not sketchy anymore. I'm good, O'Brien. Yes, I got this. I got this. I'll be back. Oh, no worries, Bevy. I'm not chatty most of the time myself. I confess I sometimes watch live streams without saying a single word. Yeah, I've never ridden on the Sherbourne bus simply because I have no need to. My street is one block west of Sherbourne Street, so that's a bus I never need to ride. Hey Rebecca, yes, I'm out enjoying the nice weather. Kind of a quiet holiday walk. On the east side, yo. I think I'm out of the loop about something here. Maybe one of you guys have to fill me in as to what the down low is, or the lowdown. Down low, low down, you know, in a DM or something. I don't know if I'd be up for a massage. I mean, there is someone who fulfills my massage needs. Okay, Bevy. Efrain, no, it's only 4 degrees Celsius, so it's definitely not hot. It's not cold, I mean, by my standards. I'm sure by some other people's standards it's cold though, because there's plenty of people walking around with winter parkas on right now. As you can see, there's some right here. Hello. And here we are, King Street. So I'm going to walk along King Street for a little ways. Michelle, you're one of the parka people, are you? You know what I like to make fun of a little bit? You know those Canada Goose parkas that are very popular? Some people are just so, I guess, eager to wear those just to kind of like display them. You know, I have a Canada Goose parka, that they don't want to give them up, and they wear them until like May or June before they finally are forced to stop wearing them. It's like, okay, you can put it away now. It's 25 degrees out. You don't need the Canada Goose anymore. We all know you have a Canada Goose. We all know, okay? It's not directed at any viewers here who happen to own Canada Goose, you know. It's just one of my observations. Bevy, yeah. They start wearing them in September and they don't stop wearing them until June. Yeah. So now we're walking along King Street East, and we're heading east. So we're still on the east side, yo. I'm getting the glare of the sun on my screen here. Rooster Coffee, that's a highly regarded local coffee chain. I've never been because I don't drink coffee, so all these coffee chains mean nothing to me. I gave it up. I gave it up a long time ago. Oh, here's the current home of the Church of Scientology. That's interesting. Huh. Because their old main building was on Yonge Street, near Bloor, and it's been under renovation with quotation marks for years now. Hello, Jeff W. Yeah, they still exist, Lazo. Johnny Strides, $2 must be spent on coffee that you drink. A typical Strides move. Well, thanks, Johnny. I will be sure to get myself re-addicted to coffee. Thank you for the $2. Oh, I don't know if that light was green for like more than a minute. I was sort of spaced out there. So we are continuing on King Street East. There's a cool little residential street up ahead that I'm going to duck into. And then we'll just loop around back to King Street. Yeah, Jenny. Seems very, very quiet out here. Yeah, there's plenty of Tim Hortons in Buffalo, right? Parliament Street. This is where I started one of my live streams. And I walked all the way up Parliament Street. See, that car honked at me to tell me the light was green. Because I was spacing out again. Hey, you can go, guy. Guy with the camera. Ephraim, well, I don't drink either coffee or tea. I think I prefer coffee over tea. Thinking if I have enough, if I don't go over my usual time limit, I might try to walk up Carlaw Street. I think I can make it there within the hour and a half to 2 hours that I like to keep these streams limited to. I know some people who are crazy about tea. They're all about it, and not just Captain Picard either. With tea, Earl Grey, hot. Yeah, I like huskies. Deborah Ball, yeah, I guess you could say I'm a Picard fan. Old school Picard. I wasn't too keen on the new show, though, Picard. I watched it, I mean, you know, all of it, but he just didn't seem like the same Picard that he used to be. I mean, obviously he's a lot older now and all that, but I don't know, something was just different. I think the people who are running the show just don't quite get Picard the way the original showrunners did back in the day. I like Kirk. I like all the Star Trek shows, and never had a problem with any of the captains. You hated Riker? Yeah. Pre-beard or post-beard, or both? Oh yes, Laurel, of course. You couldn't get into DS9? That ended up being kind of like my favorite one of all. I never thought it would overtake Next Generation, but I think I've rewatched DS9 more than I've rewatched Next Generation. His stupid Riker douchebag looks. Or how about the way he always sat in a chair? He would like fling his leg over the back of the chair. Because he was so tall and had those long ass legs. I'm a casual Raptors fan. I mean, I don't like go crazy every basketball season and watch every game or anything. So only because it's Toronto's team. So, you know, if they're in the playoffs, I tend to pay more attention like most people would. Maybe watch a couple games, or at least the end of the game, just to see who won. Overall, I'm not really a hardcore sports watching guy. This is Bright Street, so I wanted to walk along this street because it's really neat. It's kind of like this curving little street of old row houses from the 19th century. I'm pretty close to Regent Park. So here we are at Bright Street. Hey Vivian! Oh, you had a little nap, did you? These houses need to be closer together. Yeah, I know, right? And they need smaller front yards. This is way too much space here. That's way too much front yard. How are you ever supposed to mow all that lawn? But I like these kind of streets where the houses are right up to the sidewalk. This is very old inner city urban housing. Almost like British style. I mean, Toronto was basically heavily influenced by Britain when it was being first developed, so they just kind of repeated what they already knew. Hello in Pakistan, 1:39 a.m. Well, awesome. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're enjoying Toronto. Here's the Bright Street playground. And it's just as small and cute as the street and houses itself. And this is like the oldest part of Toronto, really. The old East End, old Toronto. Corktown neighborhood. on Queen Street, but I'm gonna zip back down to King Street again. Yeah, I did have like an old, almost Quebecish, like the older parts of Quebec City or something like that. Oh, the dude is here. The dude who dared to overtake my channel. I can't even like comment or do anything on that video, dude. It's like that video has been removed from the realm of my control. It's a little island unto itself within the TheKenContinuum. I don't know how you did that, dude. The dude hacked my channel, Johnny's channel, Action Kids chat channel, and the Watch Walker in London, UK. Mine was the easiest to dude hack. Some very interesting music in that video on my channel, dude. So now we're back at King Street again. Possibly hack channels with all that dude bulk. Aren't his fingers too meaty to even properly type on the keyboard? There's another neat little street. This one's a dead end though, so I won't go down there. Kind of similar to Bright Street, just not curvy. That music was like early 2000s electro screamo music. Hey, jellybegone.name, happy Easter to you too. Watch the bag of poo. I'm always on the lookout for the bags of poo. Looking and listening, listening and looking. It's all about bags of poo, Johnny Stumbles. Aren't you paying attention? Come on, get with it, man. Bags of poo. Get it through your head now. So now here I am going to go down Lower River Street. Check out that cool condo up ahead. I really like that design. Unknown, yes, I think I heard something about that. I think Johnny has a very hard head. It takes a lot more than a mere human fist to do any damage to that knock. JellyBeGone.name, $10 for an Easter rabbit. Thank you very much, JellyBeGone. I haven't had one of those in a long time. I always like the hollow ones better than the solid ones, because you could kind of destroy them, you know, like punch a hole in the rabbit's head or rip off his ear or something like that, and then you could put pieces of the broken rabbit inside of the hollow rabbit. I know it all sounds pretty gruesome, but for some reason I enjoyed stuff like that when I was a kid. Miriam, 5 Riel. Thank you very much, Miriam, and happy Easter to you as well. David Wong, check out his channel. You'll see a video, a live stream from his apartment where he talks about it. So this is Underpass Park. But I'm going to go up here. Hello, Maria. Whoa, check that out. He stayed on his feet, at least. Come on, do something radical, man. Do something radical. Behind the pillar. We are just passing by Underpass Park down near the foot of River Street, and we're coming up onto Eastern Avenue as soon as I get up on top of this walkway here. I'm on full alert. Too bad the sun is kind of glaring, but there's an awesome skyline view here. Check it out. The wind is trying to blow the phone out of my gimbal here. Sanjay, no, I don't actually watch tennis. It's kind of similar to basketball, only the odd time. I think I know who Bianca is, though. She's the player from Mississauga, right? So I do know a little bit about some of the tennis players. you later. Distracting her from her homework. And here's the Don River. There's a lone goose down there, all by itself. Hey, Sergio. There's the Don Valley parking lot. Traffic is very light right now. No, Stride City is not visible from here. Have to go up to the Bloor Viaduct to see that. And I'm starting to get hot now. This always happens. I think, oh yeah, I'll be fine. It's not that warm. Then after an hour or so of walking, I start sweating. Hey, high fiver, yes. Get one more view of the skyline. I love it. T-Dot, the Big Smoke. Hogtown. The Six. How many nicknames does this city even have? Yeah, we're just outside of downtown right now. Let's see if I can get across here. So yeah, once we crossed the Don River, we left downtown. So now we're in the East End. We're kind of in the Riverside neighborhood. The Big Smoke. Hey, Annette. It's like an old water tower. They call London, England, the Big Smoke too. I think Toronto kind of borrowed that back in the early 20th century when Toronto was just starting to grow into a big city. Broadview Avenue. So now we're on Eastern Avenue. So I'm gonna make my way to Carlaw. I think I've had a few people request Carlaw Street. So today's the day. Mike Landry, $5. Have a great evening, Ken. Bye everyone and happy Easter. Thank you again, Mike Landry. Thank you for the Presto Fund, and you have yourself a very happy Easter. Everyone's, I think, just hanging out at home with family. I mean, if they're allowed to, if they live with their family. I think some people are probably breaking the rules. I mean, as of today, you can still get together with a larger number of people. It's just as of midnight that the rules change. So I think today a lot of people are getting together since they can't do it tomorrow. Plus, Eastern Avenue isn't really a very busy street in terms of pedestrians anyway. It's an old industrial stretch along here. Yeah, Russell Kelly, as of 12:01 midnight. Toronto is just staying in the same lockdown it's already been in for the last, century and a half. Just now the rest of the province is going to go into lockdown as well. Oh, really, Terratopia? Yeah, I mean, outdoor dining does not contribute to more cases. It just doesn't. Like, outdoor transmission, according to all the latest science, is extremely, extremely rare. So it's indoor transmission that you have to watch. Patios do not pose a risk. Let people sit outside. Some awesome old industrial buildings along here. I think Walking Man Dude should hack Doug Ford's Facebook page or whatever his social media, his main social media outlet is. Come on, Walking Man Dude. Tasty restaurant. Oh, I can just smell the deliciousness coming from there. It's very industrial around here. Carlaw Street up ahead though is a pretty interesting street. It's a industrial street, but lots of the old industrial buildings have been converted to residential and retail on the ground level. Meow. That's how you pronounce that. We're currently walking on Eastern Avenue, but I will be turning north on Carlaw a little ways up ahead. The Portlands are down there. We're on Eastern Avenue right now, an old industrial area. Jeanette, have a good night, Jeanette. Enjoy your tasty food. Thanks for being such an awesome supporter of my channel and Johnny's channel, and I'm sure some other channels as well. Old Toronto style row houses. Carlaw, it's looking south. Kind of a gritty old street. We'll walk north. Things should get more interesting very soon. Oh, it looks like all in the family around here. Is that what you're saying, Jenny? Yeah, I kind of agree. Queens, right? Queens is where Archie Bunker lived. And I think there's a definite old school Queens look to this part of Toronto for sure. Lots of Toronto looks like Queens, actually. Probably more so than any other of the outer boroughs of New York. Wayne, yes, of course. Look at these old houses, eh? I like old gritty houses. I don't know if I'd like to live in one, but I just like how they look. Not that where I currently live is fancy or anything. It's probably no better than living in any of these places. But at least I'm on the 8th floor and I have a view. That's the best place, the best thing about my place. AC, that's true, but the whole point of that show was Archie Bunker was supposed to be this person that you laughed at, you know? He wasn't portrayed as being the one who said the right things. He was the one who said the wrong things that were funny because he was so out of it. The show was hilarious. And it's Queen Street. Thank you, Arthur Berry, $5. I'm glad you're enjoying the video. Yeah, that's right. The Jeffersons was a spin-off of All in the Family, yeah. And so was Maude, I think. All three of those shows. So this is Leslieville.
Taking the camera today, eh?
Yeah.
That's alright.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Devi. I love watching that channel. All those old shows on CHCH all day long. I always thought the theme song to Maude was really awesome too, you know? Like, Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. And then there's Maude. Hello. Jerry K, yeah, you're welcome. Frog in my throat. So here's a bunch of old industrial buildings that are being used for residential use now. This is Carla Avenue. I did a walking tour, like an official city-run walking tour of this neighborhood in the summer of 2019, back when things were normal. That was pretty fun. Frank, I did a recent video walking through Baldwin Village. Not a live stream, but just one of my regular recorded walking videos. I walked through Kensington Market and Baldwin Village, and I ran into another walker, Boomer Girl Walking. I ran into her, so she's in that video. It's a bit chilly, AC, when the wind blows. I like these two. You can still see the name of some of these old factories on their signage for what they used to be. There's one here that made dolls, like old school little dolls with dresses. I think there's like toothpaste and all kinds of things were made along here. Most of these buildings date from like the first 10 or 20 years of the 20th century. A lot of them from around 1910 to 1912. So they are old. I don't know what else to call them. You know, those little baby dolls with the long hair and the dresses. Do you think this still works? It does. It's still working. Amazing. Most of the ones I see are dead as a doornail. Yes, that's right, Colgate toothpaste. Am I walking past it right now? I'm trying to remember all these places from that tour I did. Because there's a street called Colgate Avenue around here. I think I passed it already. Last day for this patio. Have fun, people. After midnight you have to hide away again. I think somebody just called me an asshole. think the woman I just walked by in that group of people said, "I didn't give you permission to film me, by the way, asshole," or something like that. I like this little parquet they just installed here. This is pretty new. With this thing, whatever this is. Ah, Melissa's here. Hello, sister. Oh no, internet issues. That's the worst in this day and age. I can't even remember the last time I used a payphone. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe 2001. I mean, it's a wild guess, but that sounds about right. "2001. A phone call. Dun 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 dun." Yeah, you're just a youngster there, Alex, right? "I'm old as them thar hills. In my day, we didn't need no fancy phones in your pockets. We just went to a saliva-covered piece of junk on the corner." Yeah, you used to be able to call a payphone. I'm on Carla Avenue, heading north towards Gerard Street. And I just thought of the perfect way to end this stream. I'm as old as dirt itself, right on the nose. Dirt and myself are exactly the same age, Jenny. Marie, $5. You always make Brad and I laugh. We love the streams. Thank you. Thank you very much, Marie. I'm glad I make somebody laugh out there. Thank you very much, Jerry K, and happy Easter to you too. crossing Gerard Street. Hey, look who it is! It's Ryan Rides.
It's Ryan Rides.
How you doing,
man?
Ryan? I'm doing good.
So I thought I'd stop by.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not recording a video right now, just out enjoying your scooter, yeah?
Around 7.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool. Something on the way back.
Nice. All right. Well,
Nice to see you, man.
everyone, check out Ryan Rides later on. All right.
Take
Good
it
seeing
easy.
you, man.
Yeah, good to see you.
Later. He has his own YouTube channel where he scoots around Toronto. Check it out, Ryan Rides. So we're coming up to that cool pedestrian bridge where you have an awesome view of the skyline. And I think that's where I'm going. Last time I came through here, it was way too foggy to see anything, so I just kept going. Yahia, I was trying to sound like Grandpa Simpson. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was, and now what I'm with isn't it. And what is it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you. That's the most famous Grandpa Simpson quote in the history of The Simpsons. So now this is Pape Avenue. I'm legit hot right now. Holy. So look at this thing. There's an awesome view of the skyline. I think some of you have seen it before. I know Mr. Strides has come up here in one of his streams, and I've come up here in one of my regular videos. This just allows people to go from one side of Pape to the other across the railway tracks here. You can catch a bit of the view, although we're going to go up higher. Of course, we have the sun to contend with here, glaring right at me. Ending very soon, Melissa. I have to shoot a regular focusing problems. Well, I forgot I was supposed to do something like that, Terratopia. That's right. And there's the Gerard Square Mall in all of its glory. It's the greatest shopping experience in the history of mankind. Are you going somewhere, Melissa? Yes, I was 21 years old, and I still am in my mind. There you go, one of the greatest skylines in North America, or heck, even the world. I'll give it that. I'd say definitely top 3 in North America. New York, Chicago, Toronto. Those are the top 3. Miriam, all right. Thank you for the super chat, and you have a good night and a great weekend as well. Well, that's a bit of a stretch there, Jenny, but I won't argue. Yeah, he's fine as far as I know. Zainab. So, hope everyone has a great weekend doing things they like to do. And if you're so inclined, go out and enjoy the last day of patios in Toronto. And thank you everyone for all the lovely super chats and for all the lovely comments. And happy Easter to everyone who celebrates Easter. And Good Friday, and there's a GO train. The GO train is going. It's doing its thing. Alright, thanks Michelle. So stay safe everyone. And I'll catch you all in the next stream, probably in less than a week or so, which is like how I keep my usual streams, within a week or so from one another. And I'm going to run off and record another video now. Yay! It doesn't feel like work to me though, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. So cheers everyone, and I'll catch you on the next one, as Mr. Stride says. Later people! There, as the TheKenContinuum says. I'll just let you look at the skyline while I hit the end button, if I can see it.